Welcome to Better Today with Alex Merced, where we talk about improving your life by working on your relationships, knowledge, skills, and health, by allocating your time to development, maintenance, and leisure of those things. If you enjoy the show, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/AlexMerced. Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced and welcome to another episode of Better Today. The last 3 weeks we got through a list of inspirational Mark Twain quotes. Now today we're going to begin the first episode on a list from Lifehack.org by June Silney. The name of the article is 20 Pieces of Life-Changing Advice You Can Actually Learn from Your Daily Life. So we're going to go through these over the next few episodes. So we'll be doing 5 of these tips per episode, just kind of talking about them, sharing some of my experiences with them, giving some insight on how to use them, all that good stuff. So the very first one is you have the opportunity to make a difference in the world and in yourself. Make the day meaningful. Now, what does that mean? Is that every day try to do something that you feel matters. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you're going to go feed all the hungry or something like that, but write a blog post about an issue that you care about, or share your feelings of challenges that you've been going through in a blog post or a podcast or a tweet or something that allow people to relate to your situation, because maybe it'll improve their day. Or call a friend, call a family member you haven't talked to in a long time and see how they've been doing, because sometimes those little personal touches can make all the difference in somebody's life. The point is, at some point throughout the day, do something that you feel is meaningful. Make the day meaningful, and that's on you. What's meaningful to you? Touching the people you care about, creating resources for the people all over. What is it that'll make it meaningful today? Make a small step towards a goal of yours. So if your goal is to be a programmer, maybe spend an hour today studying, doing some practice coding, but make the day meaningful. Number 2, breathe your way to a calmer, healthier, happier life. Now, breathing is very important. I mean, this is generally one of the most important things when you talk to people who promote meditation and stuff like that, is the breathing. And it's not because there's some metaphysical, it's physical. Okay, I remember hearing Tony Robbins talk about this once, where basically when you breathe, the way your diaphragm pushes up on your body, it helps helps you remove waste out of your body and helps your body work better. So spending a little bit of time every day, just taking a moment and just deep breaths. Think about things you need to think about. Take deep breaths. Now, if you do that every day, you'll actually lose weight. I'm not saying you're going to lose 40 pounds, but if you lose 1 or 2 pounds, that's not too shabby. You'll feel like you have more energy, and it'll also help you control your state. So taking those moments during the day to breathe, whether before you go to sleep, when you wake up, or just when you have a little lull in your day, just taking a moment and spending 3 or 5 minutes just taking deep breaths and just letting your body clean itself out is not a bad tip at all. Start the chain reaction of positive tasking. Okay, that's number 3. And the idea here is, while number 1 said do something that's meaningful, just do little positive things that may not necessarily make your day meaningful, but they make you feel productive. Make your bed. Go grocery shopping. Do your laundry. Practice good hygiene. Again, these little things will make you feel like you've gone through a transcendental change today in your life, but they make you feel productive. They make you feel better when you do something. Also, just maintaining your home, maintaining your health, maintaining your hygiene makes you feel better about your life, because then you're looking about how well you see the nice room, you see the happy face, you see the fruits of your work. Okay? So take a moment to just do that. And again, it motivates you to do bigger and bigger things, because those small successes lead to bigger successes. Most things are not as bad as you think they are. Now, sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes life deals us a surprise. And our mind usually immediately drifts to sort of the worst case scenario. Okay, you lose your job. Okay, you're going to be out in the streets. You're going to be eating out of trash bags. If someone breaks up with you, you'll never find another relationship. You're going to be alone forever. You break something, okay, or you break a computer. You've lost all your information. You're even set back. Instead, oftentimes these things aren't as bad as they sound, and oftentimes maybe they happen because it's not necessarily, again, out of necessarily faith, but if this is necessarily the right relationship for you, the right job for you, things you would have taken actions, you would have been motivated to take actions to maybe not have be in the situation that you're in. And also same thing on the employer side. If and same thing with the relationship. If everything was perfect, if everything was working, if this was a situation that was meant for you, it would be happening. So if something bad happens, maybe it's just something forcing you out of a situation you don't need to be in, or you don't want to be in, to get you to do something. Because sometimes we get stuck in our comfort zones. We may not necessarily be thrilled about the situation we're in, but we're comfortable with it. And sometimes oftentimes those bad things are not as bad as you think they are. Sometimes they're some of the best things that'll ever happen to you, and on top of the lessons that you'll learn along the way. So embrace those moments of unpredictableness in life. And final one for today, smaller problems